James, Man United have drawn 1-1, which to a lot of United fans feels like a loss. Getting the chance to have a penalty there in that crucial moment of the game as well was good. I thought Man United were comfortable for large parts. We just can't win it. I hope these lot get relegated.
You're right. But I think a lot of people would have come here thinking, I hope we get a point.
Yeah.
So I think in the scheme of things, a point's not a bad result. I just think in the way the game mapped out, yeah, of course it feels like a defeat. And I think, funnily enough, for Wolves, it probably feels a bit like a victory.
Yeah.
But it's just difficult. That first half was really impressive. I didn't expect that from Manchester United. I don't think Wolves did either. They had all the energy. They had the press. I've not seen Manchester United press with that sort of physicality for a long time.
With Ollie's team selection, no Smalling, no Jones, no Matic. A lot of United fans are like, we're seeing some ruthlessness with Ollie in terms of the way he's setting this team out, and he's having faith. Although the transfer window may not have gone completely to plan, with what he's got, he's picking the best team. Are you impressed with that? The fact that he's kind of slowly pushing these older players out?
Yeah, I think he's ruthless, but I think he's probably said to them also, if you've got the shirt, you keep it until you do something that means you don't keep it. And I think, you talked about Harry Maguire being that, that presence. I think he is a presence. I don't think he's done much more than just defend properly, which shows you maybe how far the bar has dropped.
Every header, even basic headers, were like,
There was a bit of 50p head though, wasn't there? There was a bit where he didn't know where it was going to go. But he wins so much in the air. That's made it different. You can see that Lindelof looks different alongside him, and Wan-Bissaka looks free. I'd like to see Luke Shaw use the ball more. I'd like to see them find him more. I'd like to see them find Wan-Bissaka more. I think sometimes there's an out ball and they're not seeing it. They always go through.
Some United fans still defend him in terms of Flex. They all say the injury he had. I'm not sure if he's confident in going forward all the time, because literally you touched on it there, and I see it every week. That reluctance to. There's green grass in front of him a lot of the time, and he doesn't just go. With Bissaka, you see it. He wants to get on the ball, make something happen, drive in field, drive past someone, play a 1-2. With Shaw, it's kind of like his first option is, let me check inside and see if I can give it there first.
Yeah, maybe, but it was almost a shame with that opening goal that he didn't score it. I mean, it's a fantastic finish from Martial. I just think for his confidence, it would have been fantastic if Luke Shaw had whipped that in. And then I don't think you're looking back. I think people are thinking that maybe he's a goal threat, but I've got to say that Martial's finish was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
I didn't expect him to score from there.
Yeah, tight angle, and he's really rifled it. And, Ollie's putting him in the 9 position. He's got the 9 on his back now. He's got his number back. AM9 as he calls himself. I mean, how big a season is it going to be for him in terms of getting these goals? That's 2 in 2 now for him. Yeah,
I think it's huge, and I think they're fluid, and I think that they're physical, and I think him and Rashford kind of complement each other well, and teams don't know how to pick up the runs yet. I think that's the thing that's changed. I think, we've all known that Anthony Martial is a player. There's a player in there. What we're seeing is a fitter player. There's no doubt about it. He's pressing from the front. We've never seen him do that. Yeah, we've never seen him do that. Put the hard yards in. But he's starting to do that now. He's
could have given us a break, Joe. Come on. We need the points, man. Come on, Joe.
He'd have been some signing.
Yeah, he would have, and Neves as well. I mean, what a goal Neves has scored there. I mean,
especially he's taken 3 or 4 touches to get at his feet, and you know what he's going to do, but you can't stop him doing it. And I know, having just spoken to Conor Cody, the Wolves skipper there, they've tried that a lot in training, and it just came off beautifully. But he's a player.
Yeah, Paul Pogba. Look at our midfield. He's grabbed that penalty. I'm hurt. You was in the presser. I'm hearing from our fans as well that Ollie said we don't have a penalty taker. It's a bit of a free-for-all, kind of. If you win the penalty, maybe you can take it. Or
it's a really hard one. I mean, I'm not going to try and let him off the hook because I'm disappointed that Rashford didn't take it. But it was kind of like playing Sunday League football. When you've been fouled and I've been fouled, it kind of grab the ball and think, I've been fouled, I'm going to have it. I think there was a lot of that went on. I feel sorry for Marcus Rashford. He took the first penalty away against Chelsea. I think that the ball is yours then. So I think that one will run and run and run. It's just a shame that, again, it's Paul Pogba we're talking about rather than a Manchester United performance. Whereas I say, I think a point's a really good point. It's just the circumstances that kind of make you think, well, you tossed away 3 points.
Going forward, just to finish off, it's a long old season. It's the second game of the season, so we're unbeaten. There are positives. Do you worry for Man United at all across the season with the squad depth? You're looking at our bench and you're looking at Greenwood as the only player really on there who could potentially come on and really change the game. And he's a young lad, and we've got what we've got.
No, I wonder 2 things. I wonder whether you can afford to let Alexis Sanchez go. I consider reasons for doing it.
And he's out, isn't he?
If Martial or Rashford pick up an injury or a loss of form, you can't have, I don't think, Mason Greenwood playing 40 games a season. So that's a difficult conundrum. I think it'll still be interesting to see whether they can get a deal to get him out the door, because that's going to cost Manchester United a lot of money. And I think it was a good transfer window for a start, but I think it was 2 players short. I think it was the striker short. I think it was midfielder short, and I hope United don't pay the price of that. The trouble with the way they go about things, and Manchester City will tell you about it, Liverpool will tell you about it. You can't afford to have injuries playing that system, because you know, that pressing style, that physicality, that's what you pick up. It takes its toll on the body, it takes its toll on the mind, and I just fear that maybe you're going a bit light.
January investment?
I think it's probably crying out for that.
Yeah, it looks like it now. It's the way they're letting players go as well.
It's not as though you've got a problem with players being Champions League cup tied because you're not playing Champions League football.
All right, James. All right.
But that old chestnut doesn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe that means there's more out there.
Yeah.
You know, there was a will to get more players in. It just didn't happen.
Yeah, James, thanks for talking to us.
Lovely to see you.
It's
I'm
always a
frozen.
pleasure. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.